Hello, everyone. My name is Marion with DTM Real Talk Channel. It's the channel that you can tune into, have the ability to listen to the thoughts of others about topics all over the world that touch every one of our lives. Everybody goes through basically the same thing. There is nothing new under the sun. So if you're going through, someone else has already been there. Maybe you can find hope. Maybe it's a pathway that can set you on the right road just by tuning in. So DTM Real Talk, just keeping it real. And if you like it, like us at the bottom, subscribe, and let us know just how we helped you. Just keeping it real. Nothing but love. Welcome. This is DTM Real Talk, and we're just keeping it real this evening, this morning, wherever you are in this great big world. Say hi to the good folks out there, Kailumnn.
Good evening, good morning. How everyone doing?
They know I get excited when I have special guests, and all of my guests are special. And if this is your first time chiming in to DTM Real Talk, thank you. I appreciate you very much for being a subscriber. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for commenting. Last week, as you guys know, we had a powerful young man, Jeremiah Sebastian. And I tell you, his story was amazing. If you missed it, please go back and check it out. And we're just looking at how God is doing great things in the lives of many people. And so today, we're going to hear from Kailumnn and see just what he's been through and what's got him to where he is today. So, Kailumnn, tell the good folks where you're from.
Well, I'm from the great city of Harvard, Louisiana, born and raised. Yeah, I'm from the back of Harvard.
I did not know that. Now, see, that's a shock to me. I didn't know.
Yeah, I stayed like a half a block from your family.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. My grandfather stayed on 36th Street, and my mom stayed on Esther.
Wait, your grandfather stayed on 36. What is your grandfather's name? Y'all, this is not part of the script. I didn't know this. So,
my grandpa James Pell, you know my mama Jocelyn.
Jocelyn's your mother?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. Okay, who's your dad again?
My dad is Fraser Reynolds. He's from Alabama, but my mom is my mom Jocelyn from Harvard. My grandfather, my sister Barbara, my uncle Alfred Taylor. Yeah.
I didn't know that was your people.
Yeah, it's my people.
Oh,
I born right 1900 block of Esther Street.
We live one block away from each other.
Yeah.
But of course, you weren't thought of at that time. So we're
right, of course. But yeah.
I did not know that.
Okay, yep. That's me. That's me. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Now, I'm all but see this real talk, and have you been back here lately?
Yeah, I actually come back to my uncle. He still stays on 36, so I go check on him every now and then. And
your uncle is?
Alfred Taylor.
Yeah.
His son Kendall has was cut the hell at the barbershop. Yeah. So that's my cousin, that's my uncle, that's my family. Yeah. So I come back there for family functions, stuff like that. Other than that,
wow. It used to be a corner store right there.
Yeah, the Jim Home. Oh, yeah.
Jim Home store. It was owned by the Turks. We all grew up together.
Yes, ma'am. They used to call me 2x4. They used to say I was 2 feet tall, 4 feet wide. My pull boy was bigger than me. Coming from the store with a pull boy. Yes, ma'am.
That is the truth. Oh my goodness. That is funny. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're closer than we thought, right?
Right.
Yes. So, okay. So you grew up back here in Harvey?
Yes, ma'am.
You're in the Jim Homes? And so what school did you go to?
I graduated from Helen Cox High School.
Oh my goodness. Y'all need to know Helen Cox was the elementary school, and I was in the 6th grade at Helen Cox. Of course, that was over 50, almost 60 something years ago.
Yeah. I graduated from Helen Cox.
60 something years ago. And they tore the school down, and I passed by there the other day and cried, like literally.
Yeah, it's very sad but Jefferson Parish is going a different route with the school system. So that's another conversation for another day.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, it is. But anyhow, so you have siblings?
Yes. My mom I only have 2 children, my sister and myself, but my dad has, I have 5 sisters on my dad's side.
Okay. Okay. So
And I'm the baby of them all. So.
okay, and you're spoiled.
Well, I call it love, a little extra level.
Little extra love. There, you're rotten. I can tell. Were you rotten as a kid?
I wouldn't say rotten, no, not rotten, but with certain things I had my way, because I was, like I said, a baby.
Oh, so you was just getting over. You was just getting over with everything. Huh?
I had a little more leniency. I'm gonna say that. Not
Oh, I
spoiled.
like the way you fixed the words. Leniency. You was just lenient. There was
I had
just
a little more leniency than others. Yeah.
I got you. I got you. I got you. So talk about this. You want to share a story. Well, how long have you been married? I see that you're married.
Been married 10 years. Next month will be 11 years to my high school sweetheart.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we've been together for shucks, like 16 years, 17 years. Yeah, so.
And how did that happen?
Well, at Helen Cox, well, I mean, I was going to school, you flirt with the girls and all that kind of stuff, and just one day we was just, I like, man, you know what, I might make my move. And one day we was outside at the lunch area, it was playing Truth or Death, and my partner like, I Truth or Death, like Truth, like, you like Michelle? I'm like, I like, yeah, I like, or whatever. And so they asked us, like, I don't know. So after the bell rung, we got to the hallway upstairs and everything. We just standing there waiting for the teacher to open the classroom up. And I just grabbed her. I'm like, man, who you for? And she like, I'm for me. I'm like, I'm for you. She's like, I'm for me. I'm like, no, you for. I'm like, you for me. And so I slid her my number. She called me, and she like, she's like, you know what this is? I'm like, yeah, you know what this is? She's like, yeah, like, well, you my girlfriend. She's like, okay. So we've been together ever since.
So it was just that, like that.
It's a little more in between, but that's the.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get into how y'all met. We going somewhere.
As kids, I grabbed her. When I say grabbed her, it wasn't just grabbing her, but I grabbed her. I let her know that I was serious or whatever. And
how old were you?
I was. I'm 33 now, so I was 16. She was 15.
Okay, that's right. You said high school. Okay.
Yeah, so it was 9th grade.
9th grade. So
I might have been 15.
When did y'all get married? So when did y'all get married?
20. Was 20?
Oh, you were
20.
how?
I was 21.
Okay.
21. I was 20. Hold on, because I'm going on 11 years. So I was 22. Sorry, 22.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 22. So 2013.
And so how many children?
2 kids, 1 deceased and 1 living.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about that a minute.
Okay.
Your first child?
Yeah, our first child, he lived 10 days. He was diagnosed with Petu syndrome. That's trisomy 13.
What is that?
It's called Petu syndrome, trisomy 13. Trisomy is when you have a extra chromosome. So in a normal chronological order, you have 46 chromosomes, 23 pairs, 23 from dad, 23 from mom, and the last one just determines the sex. So my baby 13, when he had an extra one, that one is the smaller the number, the more severe the disorder or the defect. So he had a defect on the 13 chromosome, and it affected like the breathing, the sucking, the swallowing, developmental muscle development, disfigure or whatever. But he lived 10 days. So after he passed away. His name was Chandler Reynolds, and he passed away after 10 days. And after that, we young, still our lives ahead of us. We kept our head down, head up, and then look down, and we got on the birth control, stuff like that, kind of got our lives back in order, focus, and wasn't married at the time, so our pre-marriage. And also the year after that, on his first birthday, we celebrated a balloon release, everything. And I told her, I said, I promise. I said, man, look, we was kids having fun doing things. We had a kid or whatever, but going forward, I want to honor you. So on my baby's first birthday, we went to release some balloons at Lafayette Park. And when the balloons went up in the air, I went down on one knee and I proposed to her. Yeah, I proposed to her that one day. I told her that I wanted to make her my wife, and
Wow.
It's been a journey ever since. And then after problems with birth control, and it's ever been an easy road. Doctor after doctor, some doctors say he wouldn't be able to reproduce.
Right.
We both struggle with weight, having weight problems. We both we had the weight loss surgery and lost the ample amount of weight and still wasn't getting pregnant. And
well, did they attribute that? They attribute the weight to not getting pregnant? Did they?
Yes, for not getting pregnant. Yes, they contribute the weight to that. Egg productions, sperm production, et cetera, et cetera. Certain vitals and different names being off. They contributed to. But after being tested, fertility clinics and all that kind of stuff, normal function young human beings, and it just wasn't happening. And
wow.
A lot of prayers, a lot of tears.
Yes.
And actually, when that was like when we found out 2021.
Okay.
My truck, I was going to work one morning, and I pull up at work, got out my car, left the truck running, went in, clocked in, because I'm in one office, and the clocking office, another office. I went to clock in, put my finger on the clock, and I heard a door slam. Somebody had followed us on the job. Dude that got in my truck and pulled off in my truck, stole my truck from work.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay, you're on your way to work.
I'm at work. I pull up at work. I get out my truck. I was doing every day. I'm the only person to do it. We go into the main office, we clock in, and then we go in our respective places.
Okay.
I went in the office, I punched my finger, talking to my supervisor, get my routine for the day, what I need to do. And we heard a door slam. And I let him do. The guy's in my car and pull off on my car. So now I'm like distraught. I'm distraught. I'm down or whatever. And shout out to my supervisors. They was able to get approved that I had take a truck home so I can get home from work or whatever.
Right.
And not that day, but the next day I come home and my wife greet me at the door. I'm like, girl, move out the way. And she like, that's what I'm tell you. I'm like, look, and I'm looking, I walk through the door, you come to the door, I'm at the table. This table I'm sitting at now. She had a pregnancy test, some bottles, and a sign on the door saying, I'm pregnant. I'm like, girl, you playing? Like, what? Like,
right. After such a ordeal.
It was a sad moment because my truck had just got stolen. We knew what we was gonna do about another vehicle. And God, like, it was like a promise, like, I got you. Like, and we had been praying for this, like 10 years. Right. 10 years, 5 years with birth control. So really, like, we were praying about it, but actually 5 or 6 years actively trying. And the doctor said
a miracle happened.
Yeah, so miracles do happen. Miracles do happen.
Yes.
And it just was a touching thing. And Miss Mary, my baby, everywhere we go, he loves his dad. I love him, and I'm just grateful to God.
He's like
18 months.
18 months. Yeah. Yeah.
Months.
He's a big boy. He's a beautiful boy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm grateful for him, and it's just a testament of how much I've grown in my belief, my faith, but also just me being committed, not giving up.
Yes. Let me ask you something. So during that time of waiting, of struggling, of hearing what the doctors had to say, the doctor's report, did at one time you ever doubt that you would ever?
Oh, yes. Plenty of times we well, I don't want to say we blamed one another, but we question how, just the routine, our eating, our sexual habits, different things, like, what could be a factor in it. And never doubted or cursed God, but like, man, like, listen, I asked God, like, I'm talking to you. I like, God, like, you got people I know that don't take care of their kids, and they got 5, 6 kids. And you do this, do if you see fit, do it for us. And it's still like prayers wasn't answered. And like, I got frustrated, like, I go to church. I'm ministering. I'm preaching now. I'm tired. I'm giving my time, my offering, my time to the church. I'm giving my time devoted to friends and family. Like, this is what I'm asking you for. I'm pleading. I'm begging you. Like, it's been many, like, tearful nights. I beg God, and days that, like, just give me this. This is a desire in my heart. You said in your word that you know, you'll give me the desire of your heart. Well, show me, like real talk, like that.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And so when she told you she was pregnant and you saw all them bottles and balloons and stuff, what did you do?
After I saw that she was really serious, I sat down in this chair right here where I'm at, and I broke down until like I was happy. I just broke down until like wow, this is really about to happen. Like my life is about to change. I got what I prayed for, and I'm like, God, miracles do happen. You're real.
Yeah.
You're real.
Yeah.
You know, and
so how did your wife respond after the fact, during the journey? I know it was a long journey. I've had 8 children, so I know I have 5 living. I lost. Okay, so did she have an easy pregnancy? Was it difficult?
Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Even with the first one, both our pregnancies have been pretty relaxed. Had some monitoring of you know, the blood pressure type thing, thing called preeclampsia. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but
I am very familiar with it.
you know, but besides that, both times at the very end, and that's due to weight, you know, women that are heavier. But besides that, the pregnancies, 2 great pregnancies. Then this one, we you know, we monitor a lot of things just to get those memories, because we know that it was a precious time and that it may not happen again.
Right. You know? Right. So do you guys want another one?
No. I'm grateful. I mean, wanted a little girl.
Yeah.
She wanted a little girl, you know, comb hair, but I asked God this. I said, Lord, and be careful what you pray for, but be specific what you pray for. I said, Lord, I said, whatever you do, God, give my baby Michelle's hair and not to be a crybaby. And God gave us both. Like, he have long curly hair.
He sure does. He sure does.
Long curly hair. She combed his hair. And today he got his shots today. And they gave him a shot. He cried. It was over with. He don't cry. He give blood better than adults.
Be careful what you pray for. You just might get it, huh?
You just might get it. Yes, ma'am.
So what I would like for you to do, since you do believe in miracles, and so do I, so God showed himself strong in giving you the desires of your heart after waiting so long, and even possibly giving up in your flesh, man. So talk to the good folks out there. Maybe there's a couple out there that's been trying. What advice would you give them? First of all, on the health side, what advice would you give them? Secondly, on the spiritual side, what advice would you give them if they are a believer? Go ahead.
Well, first, on the health side, the weight is a main component in reproduction. The healthier you are, the easier it is for your body to reproduce and to create those vitamins and those nutrients, and to put back, because the wound, just as the wound is precious, you have to get to that point. So you know, walking is major. Blood flow, circulation of your blood, you know, eating vegetables is major.
Yeah,
it's key. Like your drink. I did not know that what you drink is just as important as what you eat. And like a lot of these sugary drinks that slows down your metabolism. So it slows down sperm production, and it slow down your sperm production. You don't have swimmers, as they call. You know, the tails of the sperm is much smaller. So when it gets to that point, it don't swim. So it can't get to the place where it needs to get to cause fertilization. So that's the main thing. Then with women, you know, monitoring your cycle and stuff like that, you know, and like discharge and stuff like to monitor that. Don't think that just, you know, heavy flows are not normal all the time. You know, so you gotta take things like that. You know, make sure that you're producing the right amount of eggs. Make sure that your uterus is open and contracting properly. Stuff like that is your male and female health is crucial. And don't be embarrassed to ask the questions. You know, about it. But you know, for people that's trying, you know, just try to eat right. You know, I know it's New Orleans or wherever you may be, but eating is crucial. You know, and then for your activity, walk, run, try to do something to keep your body in motion. But on the spiritual side, if you're a believer, you know that God works on his time. You know, the Bible, in fact, declares that 1,000 years is like a day in our time. So
That's right.
he may, we say this cliche, but it's definitely true. He may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. And he knows what you can handle. He knows what you can handle. So continue to believe. Continue to try, line yourself up, do the necessary steps to get to that point. You haven't been to a doctor, go to a doctor first, but go to Dr. Jesus. He's able to fix it. If you told that you were barren, he can open wounds. He can bless seeds. He can do it. He can touch your body, and he can heal you, he can deliver you, he can set you free. So don't be constricted to or conform to man say or to what somebody else may say. Or don't let anybody discourage you. If you have somebody in your corner discourage you and tell you that it can't be done, you need to cut them off and eliminate them with some thing and replace them with life. You gotta speak life over your situation.
Absolutely. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about your that you had 2 children and about the weight for your baby. He's such a beautiful baby.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Wow. Well, guys, you heard it all. First of all, miracles do happen.
Yes, ma'am.
God is in the mix. And I want to thank you so much, Kailumn, for sharing that story about how you waited on God.
I know my job was God ordained because I was working at a job, New Orleans Hamburger Seafood on Manhattan. And I was there 3 years, getting ready to get a promotion to be one of the head cooks or whatever there. And I was getting a raise, but then I had an interview at the parish. I applied for this job at the parish a year and a half prior to me even getting an interview. And when they called me, big as I was, almost 500 pounds.
Were you?
Yeah, I was 400. Yeah, my heaviest weight was 492 pounds.
Are you serious?
Yes, and I'm like 263 today. So, and the guy, the supervisor, I gotta say his name because I thank God for him. He took a chance on me, Mr. Louis Vergara. He actually was getting ready to retire. He was 6 months from retiring when he hired me. So he could just hire anybody. So brought me down, went down with a suit on, everything. They're like, what do this come with a suit on to the sewage plant? Walked me through the plant, trying to see if I could keep up because I was 400-something pounds. And he called me, I was like maybe like March of 2013. And I hadn't heard back something from him maybe about 2 weeks. My birthday is April 24th. He called me April 23rd, 2013. He said, man, happy birthday, man. I said, what is it? Thank you. What is it? Like, it's Lou at the parish. I'm like, all right, thank you, man. He's like, man, you got the job. I'm like, huh? Like, man, you get here from HR, whatever. And I started June of 2013, and I've been there 11 years as well. But and I knew that was God ordained because I was praying for something better so I can provide
for your family.
I got more money than what I was gonna get at the restaurant, benefits, and now I'm fully certified. I'm certified in collection and treatment of sewage, and I'm waiting on my next step to be a supervisor. I'm basically have all the credentials, just waiting for a spot to come open.
Very good, and it will. So with that said, this is DTM Real Talk, and we're just doing what? Keeping it real. And we'll see y'all next week. Thanks for watching DTM Real Talk. Be sure to join us for more conversation. And oh yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe while you're there.